May I now call upon the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, Professor Kiama, to address the congregation. Vice Chancellor, please.
Dr. Fiju Ratansi, the Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, Muminya Bonaya, the Chief Administrative Secretary, representing the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Professor George Magoha, Engineer Kariuki Muchemi, and all council members here present and those coming online, all members of Senate, Mr. Isaac Wondo, Chairman, UoN Alumni Association, Mr. Twali Balak, CEO of Ethics at the Anti-Corruption Commission, my colleague, Professor Jenga Monene, the Vice Chancellor, Zetech University, members of the convocation, invited guests, parents and relatives, all our members of staff, graduates, all our stakeholders present physically and online, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Madam Chancellor, we present to you today for the award of diplomas and conferment of degrees, a total of 4,205 graduates for the 65th graduation ceremony, distributed as follows: 1 higher doctorate degree, 79 PhD degrees, 378 masters, 17 postgraduate diplomas, 3,459 bachelor's degrees, 271 diplomas. This comprises 36.7% females and 63.3% males. Madam Chancellor, let me start by conveying my hearty congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. We are very proud of all of you. Today marks a great milestone for you, for your families, and the University of Nairobi community. You have completed this important phase of your career development, and now you are ready to embark on a new journey of fulfillment, to practice and apply the knowledge that you have acquired for the 4, 5, 6 years you have been with us. Special recognition, Madam Chancellor, also goes to Honorable Simeon Saumanga Lisalma for graduating with the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Environmental Governance at the age of 75 years. That is not a mean achievement. He has exhibited the true spirit of the University of Nairobi. I want to sincerely thank the lecturers and the other staff who have worked hard, sometimes beyond their call of duty, to prepare the students and to prepare all those who are graduating this day. I thank the university community for the resilience and adaptability. When the COVID-19 struck and disrupted learning, we managed to adopt fast to the use of technology. The threads for delivery of teaching and learning in the higher education institutions will continue to shift to more enhanced use of technology. You all recall at the beginning, we faced a lot of resistance from both within and without. The doomsayers, in their usual fashion, discouraged the student and staff, arguing that the virtual learning is of lower quality. I want to thank the Senate for their wisdom and steadfast commitment in offering leadership for adoption of technology in teaching and learning. The Senate of the University of Nairobi moved fast to create an enabling policy environment for virtual learning. The rich experience of interacting with the technology at the University of Nairobi will, particularly during the last 2 years, will come in handy in preparing all the graduates today in the evolving workplace and the new concept of working at home. As a university, Madam Chancellor, we have made a firm decision to invest more resources in technology to support learning. We have embarked on preparing lecturers and students for asynchronous learning. Asynchronous learning will expand access to education and accord flexible schedule to busy people who want to continue with education amidst other competing activities. Recently, Madam Chancellor, the university signed a collaborative agreement with the Center for Parliamentary Studies and Training to give members of Parliament an opportunity to attend courses as they continue to serve Kenyans from far-flung areas of the country. Madam Chancellor, the university, on its march to relevance, vibrancy, and sustainability, has put in place various interventions. For example, in financial management, we have rationalized our accounts and moved 100% to e-banking. We have eliminated all checks and cash transactions at the University of Nairobi. We have also, Madam Chancellor, reorganized our human resource with our core mandate, which is teaching and learning and research. We have reduced expenditure significantly. In our 2018-2019 budget, we had a budget of 17.9 billion Kenya shillings. In this year, our budget is 15.4 billion Kenya shillings, a reduction of close to 2.5 billion Kenya shillings. That is not a small reduction. This has been done to align it to our income. Because if we don't do so, the deficit in the university will continue increasing. We have, Madam Chancellor, suspended hiring of new staff except in very critical areas. Again, those who retire and would like to continue to serve with us here, especially the professors, we have offered them an opportunity to serve as emeritus professors rather than on post-retirement contract. This has helped us to progressively manage our costs. Madam Chancellor, further, in order to improve service delivery and quality in teaching and learning, the university recently refocused its operations into the 11 faculties, which the Chair of Council has just highlighted. This has eliminated duplications and enhanced efficiency in delivery of services and reduced turnaround time of our performances in the university. Madam Chancellor, between 1970 and 1985, deans as heads of faculties were in charge of all teaching and learning. The deans were supported by registrar administration who provided all the support services that were needed at the university. However, we note, Madam Chancellor, from 1985 onwards, there has been a proliferation of administrators who now overshadowed the deans. The deans had to weave through several layers to get anything done. those layers received preferential treatment on resource allocation. We have now started a march to return the university to the faculty, Madam Chancellor. On curriculum reforms, we have identified 78 flagship programs among the 26 programs that we offer at the University of Nairobi. These are the programs we retained. Originally, we had 597 programs. We will continue to invest our resources in the retained programs and ensure that those we train from here move out and contribute in the transformation of our communities. Madam Chancellor, establishing partnerships and collaboration with the strategic partners has remained one of our priorities as a university. Our researchers across all disciplines have performed exceptionally well, despite the challenges brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to mention to you, Madam Chancellor, just a few of the recent strategic projects. Afya ya Jamii by Professor C.F. Otieno and Jared Mesha. This is on community health interventions on HIV and AIDS. There is another project by Dr. Lois Obajo and Professor Dhobe Mwangi on the Center for Epidemiological Modeling and Analysis. This center has continued to support the Kenya government on the COVID data modeling. The Animal Health Innovation Laboratory, supported by USAID, by Professor George Getau and Dhobe Mwangi. The strategic global partnership with the University of Helsinki. This will be part of solving pressing global problems of our times, including climate change, loss of biodiversity, and loss of biodiversity. Strategic partnership between the University of Nairobi and the Open Society Initiative by Professor Collins Odote at the NSA on operationalizing the UoN Disability Support Center. The NOHID project, the Women, Children, and Nature Rights in Environmental Governance project. The project focuses on natural resources, on environmental governance. And this, Madam Chancellor, is by Patricia Kameri Bote and the Collins Odote. I want to congratulate these researchers and all others I have not mentioned today for their dedication to serve the society. Madam Chancellor, the alumni occupy a special place in the University of Nairobi. We appreciate their valued engagement with the university through mentorship of students, provision of scholarships and internships. We recently signed a partnership agreement with the University Alumni Association, whose goal is to help us work together better for the benefit of the university. I want to acknowledge Isaac Awodo for this initiative. I want to appeal to our alumni and all members of the convocation to come back to the university and support their alma mater, their nurturing mother. And on that note, allow me also to mention Honorable Patrick Musimba, MP Kibwesi, who offered to support the renovation of some hostels in Lower Kabete, as well as the alumni from the Faculty of Arts, who also promised to support the innovation of the Lower State House hostels. I asked the Dean of Students and the Director of Advancement to take advantage of the convocation and mobilize resources for the support of our teaching facilities and research facilities. Ladies and gentlemen, You agree with me that the university is about people. In the context of people reforms, the students are very important stakeholders. There is need to ensure comprehensive integration of students to own the university and make contributions toward attainment of its objectives. To achieve this, Madam Chancellor, the university has developed a work-study program policy that will accord needed students opportunities to earn as they learn. Consequently, all temporary jobs at the University of Nairobi will be of priority be offered to students before sourcing others from elsewhere, whether it's research or support services. The Dean of Students will work closely with the Chief Operations Officer to place students on the work-study programs within the university. Madam Chancellor, the University of Nairobi, under my leadership, has been keen in implementing measures to promote realization of national cohesion and national values. Everybody, irrespective of his or her background, should consider the university his or her home. We shall accord everybody the opportunity to grow and thrive at the university without discrimination. We shall continue to promote diversity. During this difficult period of COVID-19 and the coming years, our values and systems will continue to be challenged. It is time like this that we all need to support one another to strengthen our bonds. We can easily lose focus and destroy our great institution where we peddle falsehood, as sometimes some have done. The academy should always thrive on truth. As scholars, we shall always have different perspectives on every issue, which is healthy. However, we should always place our university, the University of Nairobi, above individual interests. Let us continue to dialogue, for therein we shall find the truth. The University of Nairobi belongs to all of us who are here now and the future generations. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2021-2022. Thank you and God bless you richly. Asante sana. Madam Chancellor, with your permission now, I would like to welcome Chief Administrative Secretary Mumina Bonaya on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary for Education to address this congregation. Welcome.